So, are you launching a token or an NFT project, or how about a complex DeFi project? I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really stressful and it requires a lot of expertise to pull it off because you need the right tools and the right advisors to help you avoid the pitfalls that comes with creating a whole new crypto project. So, I like to say that crypto is kind of like the Wild West. You never know what's gonna happen, and it's pretty common for these co-founders to outsource their work to people that may or may not know the inner workings of the crypto industry.
With Kaizen, you can create tokens, launch a token sale, distribute tokens to investors, and get audited by top industry specialists. One of Kaizen's tools is a tradable locked tokens, which is a technology that you can get access to in order to make your currency more attractive for investors. You can also create offerings and gain exposure for your token, and receive extensive support from the people at Kaizen who know crypto inside and out. They also have different varieties of blockchain that they could work on, including Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Solana, and much more.
And I want to make sure that your crypto project is simplified when I introduce you to Kaizen Finance. And I actually had a pleasure of meeting the co-founder himself. He gave me a lot of insights to the project, what's the feel and the look like through each customer going into Kaizen Finance. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Thank you so much for joining this call, especially with Moon Boots and myself. So I just wanted to jump right into it. How are you? How's everything?
First of all, thank you for hosting me. Right, it's amazing to be here, and I really want exciting to share about what we're doing, how everything going. Right, so far it's really busy. We're preparing for TG for
Yeah.
listings. So yeah, so we really want to concentrate more on business side, but it's also takes time, to prepare everything.
No, 100%. I can't imagine. You have a lot of stuff going on for you and your company and your project as a whole. But let's dive into what Kaizen Finance is all about. So I definitely want to understand more on your background and how did Kaizen Finance, just started.
So basically, we are a technical team with a huge cybersecurity background. We were involved in multiple critical infrastructure projects. So we are definitely know what is a privacy and security is, how data should be secured, how system automates. We were partners of very big enterprises like Microsoft. So we have tons of technology behind us and knowledge to propose to the crypto market. So then we saw how many projects solve the same problem over and over again here, and we decide, okay, why we not provide a platform for which solves this problem once and forever. So this is how Kaizen starts.
I remember when we first jumped onto like our discovery call when we, kind of met each other. Let's talk about outsourcing other people's projects. Like, what is the advantage and what is the disadvantage? Because I know you're trying to solve that, which, I used to outsource a lot and there's a lot of risk to it. We don't really necessarily know if that person that's outsourced can do the work, can deliver. Let's just talk about that with Kaizen Finance and outsourcing.
We believe that main problem is the projects usually created by founders who are experts in some specific area. Just imagine you are NFT artist. I mean, you're artist, you create an NFT, or you're a game developer and you develop some games, metaverses. So your expertise is not in a crypto, and it definitely not in building smart contracts and tokens. So you have to solve this problem, and the simplest one is outsources, right? Outsource to someone, and basically this is a trade-off. When you outsource something to people you probably don't know or company don't know, you give it security, control, over your token to someone's hands, and it's not, sometimes it works very well, but we saw many examples of cyber attacks on the tokens, right? Cyber attacks on contracts, which is kind of a result of such the outsourcing, right? And we are, especially from enterprise background, we are trying to build everything in-house. And for the project, recommend to use professional tools, which solves their problems, but not like through outsourcing to their not trusted teams, for example.
No, thank you for touching on that. Because that was always an issue. So when you mentioned it, I was like, oh, you're really solving a lot of those security. And this is people's projects. This is their, their startup, their baby, something that they've been working on for months, if not years. And then to trust someone else, it's very tricky, right? I don't want to say that it happens a lot, but it's a very good key factor that you guys offer. It's all in-house. You guys really do lend a hand to your clients. Now, I wanted to move on to the next question. Are your services more for individuals, NFT artists? I know you did say enterprise, but I kind of wanted to get a good primary idea of who is the type of audience that you are trying to attract.
Right. So when we start, we thought we will help projects who wants to move to the crypto. So basically, tokenize their business, and we build it keeping in mind that project don't know anything about crypto, and make it very simple, very easy to penetrate this market, I would say. So providing services, we realize that the small project for NFTs, for example, and big enterprises to automate it, I don't know, some banking services have the same stages, and should go to the same flow. So basically, issue a token, they have to create a vesting schedule for their investors, token distribution, make a staking, all these things, which basically is the same for small project and for enterprises. And providing such tools, we basically become a project agnostic. We can deliver the same high quality and cybersecurity service for small NFT company as big enterprises need it.
I wonder how
So
that looks like in terms of the marketing because yeah, how do you market that? How do you let people know? Because let's say if all of your clients have been enterprises, how are you tackling on a smaller individual?
yeah, it makes total sense, and yeah, you will be surprised that we almost don't do any marketing. Everything, all companies we projects we receive from kind of referrals. So our investors refer their project to us. Uh, Projects who already used our service refer other their friends or other projects, their advisors advising us, and sometimes we reach some VC or company to partner with them and say, oh, we know Kaizen because our project talk about you. So this is our kind of goal, is providing high quality service which will makes people know about us, and that's it.
That's incredible. I love that. So I love that you guys are building that out. People are building that trust. Now, I wanted to, as I was scrolling your website, I was seeing a few things that kind of stuck out to me. Of course, your services, of course, how, the feel, the look. But I wanted to go over, it said on your website that you guys don't use code for your services. Is there like a disadvantage to using code? Because I wasn't aware of this. So maybe this is more on a technical question, on a technical side.
For example, for recording this video, you're not writing any code, right? So you basically use some platform and you receive all tools you need. The same, car drivers, they're not writing a code for software for their cars, they need a drive, right? The same here. When business need to use a crypto for their business, for tokenize their workflow, for their business process, they need to concentrate on their business, but not on creation token itself. So our goal is a providing platform for everything what connected to the token. And businesses need to think about their business. They need to advertise their business, marketing there, and concentrate pure on their prime goals, right? And not trying to be a professional and in everything. So this is not their job. Their job is be successful in what they are doing.
I'm pretty sure that's what Kaizen Finance is all about. It's straight to the point. No coding, no nothing. You guys are very
Yeah.
hands-on, so to speak, with your tools as well. Now, let's go over, which, by the way, congratulations on your token launch. That's incredible. So
Yeah.
I always get super excited when people have their token launch. But I also want to make sure that people that are watching, that are listening, where can we find it, and what do we need to know about it?
Right. So, I mean, the main thing everyone need to know about it, it's what we concentrate on our token, like on a pure utility tokens. And this is extremely important because we saw so many businesses which trying to combine equity and tokens, or tokens and tokens doesn't do anything inside the project. It's like token exists independently from the business. And our goal is make token is a kind of center of Kaizen universe. So we providing tons of added value. We provide services, we provide access retail investors to their projects, and this huge value we provide, and our goal is to capture all this value. So basically, to use our services, we want to make sure that projects need to pay in our tokens, need to stake our tokens, and people who wants to get access to their projects also have to buy our token, stake our token, basically to circulation of our token capture all added value that we create in our on our platform. And this how value creates. So this is the main thing what we want to build, right? And wants to create this what we advise to every project that reach to us for our services. We advise to also apply this model, and exactly for that we need to launch our own tokens to start this circulation. Because funny thing that we launch more than 20 different projects right now using our technology, and we don't have our token yet. So we want to make sure everything works and everything put everything together. And then right now we need to create our token, put to the market, and make it circulate and capture the value.
Well, that's exciting. Very happy that that is in the works. And let's actually jump into that question. Let's go into the roadmap. Now that you have your token launch, now that a little bit more things are starting to kick off for you in the project and Kaizen Finance, what's there to see or know in the next few months? And I know when I say 6 months, that's like forever in crypto, and a lot of things can happen and a lot of things can change. So, what are like the really big updates that we should know? Maybe just to kind of touch on a little bit on the roadmap itself.
So, first of all, we concentrated on covering all blockchains because projects can choose what blockchains they want to use, or even use a multiple blockchains. So we want to make sure that Kaizen service is available for any blockchain. This kind of prime goal in terms of expansion, but we have some, I would say, secret weapon which everyone in the Kaizen knows about and waiting is
Oh, but
about
I
Kaizen
can't
decks.
know. I thought we were
Yeah,
cool. I
yeah,
thought we were close. Don't
yeah.
worry.
Right. But
I'll figure it out.
it's
I'll find.
really it's all in Kaizen community knows and wait, and we usually projects in their community chats, the most popular question is like one Binance, one Binance, one Binance. In our chats, it's a one Kaizen Dex, because it's a really exciting thing. We want to give access to retail investors to liquidity from locked tokens. So it's every project that launched, the most part of their liquidity locked in a vested token and locked tokens, right? And unlock this liquidity. It's huge market, and we will create it. So this is what we will build in the next 3-6 months.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm excited for that. And let's just touch on the partnerships because not only do you have a lot of things in the works with the roadmaps with your company, let's talk about the partners, whether that's a VC or advisors. Let's understand in terms of a startup or a company like yourself. Let's understand how important it is for you to have a good advisor or a good VC or a good partner working with Kaizen Finance.
I believe that the most important part on the crypto market is incubators and accelerators. And Mood Boots is one of the greatest partner for Kaizen in this area, because someone need to advise project how to do right, how to build the tokenomics, how to build the structure, how to build the business, right? And Kaizen is a basically implementation of their advices. They advise project and they have all tool for that, so this is how it works.
So, how much do you like working with Moon Boots? Now, I just wanted to ask a simple question so then the founders can hear it and then they can be like, yes.
As I mentioned, it's Moonboost, one of our biggest and our favorite partners, because we always happy to get reference from Moonboots, and we strongly recommend project go there and get everything, all advices, all possible acceleration, incubation from there, because it's like Moonboots. It's really guys who so strong in connection and in networking, and guess it's exactly what every project needs.
Well, I appreciate that. They're definitely going to be very happy to hear that from you. But we're close to the end. Now I want to know, what is the dream scenario? Where do you really see yourself in the bigger picture, whether that's 3 to 6 months, maybe further? Yeah, dream scenario with Kaizen Finance.
I'm probably too techy to answer on this question in some
Ooh, we like
philosophical way.
techie. Love techie.
So
Bring it on.
I would say, yeah. But to be frank, we believe our roadmap, it represents what we are doing, and our real dream is make this roadmap come true. It's achieve every point, every milestone, and preferably ahead of time we want, and it's basically make us able to help bigger number of the projects, right, to make their dream come true. So and of course we're all looking for successful TG and listings. So
Good. Well, I'm very happy, thrilled with what the project has been going through and all the partnerships. Moon Boots has been really hyping you up. So, yeah, just wanted to say that's kind of it in terms of questioning. And then lastly, where can anyone follow you? What is the best place to find and follow and support Kaizen Finance?
of course, we have Telegram, right? It's Kaizen Finance. You can find Kaizen Finance in Twitter. So I guess it's two channels, whereas you can find all information about us, and of course our website kaizen.finance.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it so much. And yes, we will have to do this soon, another round, maybe in the next 3 months to 6 months. So I'll probably see you very soon.
Uh, I would be happy to uh, join so soon.
Yes, to come back. Well, again, thank you so much. I hope you have
Absolutely.
a good night, wherever you're from right now. But yes,
Yeah.
thank you again for
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching that interview. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment below on which part of Kaizen Finance did you like the most. And if you have any questions for the co-founder himself, follow his Discord, go to our socials, go to his socials, or you can comment below. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.